I have to do that. Who's on camera? Can someone count me down? Thanks. Why are we starting so late? Charlie, turn that off. Good afternoon, Jays, and happy Friday. I'm Grace Halter, and I'm here to inform y'all that we have another fabulous show planned. We have Cadence updating us on former Miss USA of 2019 named Chelsea Christ and her journey with mental health, Charlie with a sports report, Megan with an interview with Coach Sturts, and some announcements per usual. So as always, sit back, relax, and enjoy our show, because this is KLHS. Mental health has always and will be a big part of our everyday lives, as it affects everything such as school, relationships, our performances in sports, etc. It's never something that should be taken lightly, and sometimes we never know the extent of what someone is going through. Cadence has prepared a story for us to educate us on the extreme effects mental health can have on someone. Take it from here, Cadence.
Former Miss USA brings attention to depression and mental health. Good afternoon, Blue Jays. I'm Cadence Brower, here to report your top story. January 30th, 2022, former Miss USA of 2019, Chelsea Christ, committed suicide from a building in Manhattan. Dr. Ravi Srivastava, who works at the Hilton Head Psychiatric Center, said to be aware of the signs concerning these thoughts and mental health. He quotes, "Suicide gestures are usually an impulsive one. It's in the heat of the moment." He also says it doesn't take long for it to heat up. After a few minutes or a few hours, this thought of hurting yourself or killing yourself goes away. If they're able to act on it, then it's dangerous. End quote. Chelsea was one of the first pageant contestants to open up about mental health while competing, and she influenced a lot of people and definitely made an impact on the Miss USA stage. She left a note leaving everything to her mother, but no explanation as to why she did it. Please remember, Jays, if you're feeling something, speak out and seek help. I promise you it does get better. Mental health should not be taken lightly. That's all the top story I have for you today. This has been Cadence Breyer for KLHS.
Thank you, Cadence, for informing us. As Cadence said, please reach out and check in with the people you surround yourself with. Moving on to our daily announcements. Color Guard and Band is interested in adding new members, so if you're interested in being a part of a group of 120 plus members and showing your school spirit, reach out to Mr. Owen and Mrs. True. And for more information, go to bluejaypridebands.com. The Color Guard and Band programs would be so happy to have anyone interested. The Artificial Intelligence program, led by Stanford graduates, is still accepting applications until February 15th. This is a 10-week program where students were given the opportunity to connect with mentors who come from academic and professional backgrounds. So go check that out if you're interested. Spirit Week is next week, so get excited. Monday is Pigtails and Flatbills. Tuesday is Denim Day. Wednesdays we wear pink. Thursdays are unnecessary accessories, and Friday is chillax in your sweatsuits. So be sure to dress out for the Spirit Week. While we're at it, let's give a huge congratulations to our 2022 court-warming nominees. Our Queen nominees are Allie Marshall, Brooke Yates, Emily Graham, Grace Allen, Jessica Giles, Mackenzie Smith, Malia Fuller, Paige McGarrah, Riley Davies, and Sasha Huff. Our King nominees are Aldo Davila, Bennett Sturts, Cam Lawson, David Stark, Dylan Crott, Jeremiah Ergwin, Rand Brown, Sam Glearly, Will Pierce, and Spencer Blaine. Once again, a huge congrats to you all and good luck. Let's get excited for Valentine's Day, as it's just around the corner. These goodie bags will be sold February 14th for $3. You can write a note on the goodie bags too, so bring your money and share the love. Sheridan's sale during next lunch is postponed until next Friday, so bring your money next Friday. February 11th, they also will be accepting Venmo. Orchestra is selling Valentine's bags the 7th and the 8th for all lunches, so be sure to show your support. That's all the announcements I have for you today, Jays. Make sure to show out in your spirit wear next week in honor of our court-warming nominees. Moving on to Charlie, let's get an update on our sports this past week in an interview from Megan. Take it away, Charlie and Megan.
Good morning, Jays. I hope you're all having a fantastic Friday. Speaking of fantastic things, let's talk about the Jays basketball game on Tuesday. The Jays took on Lee Summit West here at Liberty High School. Headed into the fourth quarter with only a 3-point lead, the Jays pulled off the 14-point win. Let's go to KLHS's Megan Gifford with head coach Roger Sturts to see how they put the game to bed in the fourth quarter.
What's up, Jays? It's Megan Gifford with KLHS with Roger Sturts. Sturts, on Tuesday night's game, you guys were only up by a few on the third quarter, but then going into the fourth quarter, you guys were able to make a great lead. What kind of changed in mindset?
Great question. You're exactly right. We struggled the first three quarters, but then we won the fourth quarter 15-4. I think what changed was we were much better defensively in making sure our assignments were correct. I think we played harder. And then on the offensive end, we just made some shots, and we made a lot of free throws that night too, so that helped.
Yeah, so how are you guys feeling about going into tonight's game against Lee Summit North?
Correct. We're ready to go. We're excited for the opportunity to play and finish our week 2-0. Those are always the goals, is go 2-0.
Thank you, Megan. All of the Jays played great, but the two that helped lead the team to the win were Joel Stepp. He had a career high in points with 16. He paired that with great defense as he came away with 2 steals. Bennett Sturts also played a key role for the Jays as he finished with 25 and, more impressively, shot 14 for 16 from the free throw line. The Jays take on Lee Summit North tonight in Lee Summit. Moving on to the women's side, they took on Park Hill South in a tournament up at Northtown High School. Last time these two teams met, Liberty did not play great and fell 36-51. Going into this game, I'm sure that was on their mind. This game was very close and came down to the final seconds where sadly the Jays were unable to pull off the upset win as they lost by a final score of 41-45. Junior Olivia Tinoco finished with 14 as she played one of her best games of the year for the Jays. It sure is a tough loss for the Jays, but they hope to move on as they play tonight in the third place game at 5 against Lincoln Prep. Now on to wrestling. Wrestling took on Mid-Buchanan, the defending Class 1 state champs, and they did everything they could against the Jays, but it was not enough as Liberty won easily, 58-10. In more wrestling news, the Lady Jays wrestling team will start districts tonight at Oak Park at 5:30. Districts will carry over till Saturday morning, so good luck to all of the wrestlers this weekend. One last thing, girls varsity swimming has conference this weekend, so good luck to all those swimmers out there. That's all the sports I have for you guys today. This has been Charlie Marshall signing off from KLHS.
What's up, Jays? I'm Paige Robinson giving you today's weather report. The temperatures will be going up this weekend and throughout the week. Today is sunny with a high of 32 and a low of 4 degrees. And leaving the school, the temperature will be 30 degrees. Tomorrow will be a high of 38 and a low of 11 and sunny. Sunday is partly cloudy and the high is 43 with a low of 23. Lastly, Monday will be a high of 41 and a low of 19. That is all the weather I have for you today. I'll catch you later, Jays.
Thank you, Charlie and Megan, and congratulations to all who've competed recently. You are making Liberty High School proud. And thank you to Paige for giving us the great news that the weather is luckily getting warmer. Unfortunately, this is all we have for you today. But before we go, please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Cadence, Charlie, Megan, and the rest of our amazing production crew that makes this show possible. Have a great weekend, Jays. This has been Grace Halter, signing off of KLHS.